So here's the deal. As some of you may know already, I actually work in a factory. And as we all know, factory jobs tend to be very dull and very boring. My job for the Michelin tyre factory is to make a part of the bead wire. The tyre bead wire, that's the bit that sits inside the rim of your tyre, and when the tyre's inflated, being metal, it holds your tyre on your wheel. And I make a thing called a core, which is just basically which starts off as a length of thin metal that's bent into a circle, welded, and that becomes the core of the tyre almost. And in the normal day-to-day routine of my job, I have to check the product on a regular basis to make sure it falls within certain parameter checks if you like. If it goes above or below those parameters, I get alerts. I do it on using little electronic micrometers, which are then connected to a computer screen. And the first set of parameters are the yellow alerts, which means if one of the values goes above or below the yellow alert boundary, the screen flashes yellow, and I have to get an engineer to fix the machine basically. The product is still usable, but you know, it's like a warning sign. And obviously there's the outer limits, the red alert, so if I go above that, then that means the product is completely out of tolerance. I have to shut the machine down. See, told you it was really boring. So anyway, I was on night shift last night, and I'm checking my parameters, as it were. And it's designed in such a way that if you do go over those limits, as I say, the screen will flash that colour, so you can't miss it, even though you know the screen's in your peripheral vision. So last night I'm putting in one of the values, and I noticed that the screen was flashing, but it wasn't red and it wasn't yellow. It was kind of a similar sort of colour to the wood. It was kind of a wood tone, kind of a sandy colour, and it was called a scan alarm. Now normally the yellow or the red alerts halts my progress. I can't actually input another value until I go to the screen, and which it shows that I know that I've gotten out of tolerance. I have to close a little window before I can progress to the next one. I've got to fill in a little bit of paperwork and blah. Anyway, the screen flashes this browny colour. It was called a scan alarm. I have absolutely no idea what that's for, why it did it, because it didn't hinder my progress. I was able to carry on, and it seemed to sort of go away by itself. And it wasn't until later on, when I was trying to keep myself awake at the sheer tedium of the job, that I realised that I'd had a beige alert. Oh my god. I mean, talk about boring. Beige alert.